How would I want to be remembered when I die? Hey there, my kings and queens. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Lucy, and on this channel, we talk about personal developments. Oh, my computer went off. We talk about personal development, spirituality, and everything you need to become the best version of you. So, on today's video, the subject matter is inspired by some events that happened to me recently in my life, that happened to my family recently. And some of you may know from following me on social media that last month my amazing grandma sadly passed away. I say sadly because it always is, but on the other hand, what's so beautiful about my grandma is that she lived such a full life. She traveled across the world, she lived through war times, she lived in multiple continents, she had children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. She was fabulous to the very end. So actually, the fact that she's now concluded her life here on earth and she's free and she's reunited with my grandpa, actually, although it's sad for us who now miss her, on the other hand, I think it's the perfect next step, and I hope that in fact, I'm sure she's enjoying the next chapter just as much as the last. Death is a very interesting thing to experience, the death of a loved one, and often death doesn't get spoken about, at least not in the Western world. It's often something that people feel awkward about. Sometimes people don't know how to talk to you about it, how to sympathize. But for me, a few weeks have passed now. Obviously, the grieving process is one where you kind of go up and down in waves of emotions. But the wave that I'm currently feeling is I'm in a space right now where I'm able to reflect not only on Grandma's incredible life, but also to think further ahead. To think way further ahead. I'm talking about when I'm in my 90s or my 100s or my 110s and my final days are approaching. How would I want to be remembered when I die? What would I want people to say about me in my book of remembrance? What would I want people to say about me at my funeral? It got me thinking these questions, and I think it's a really important question to ask yourself, and it's a really important decision to make now while you're alive, while you're fit, while you're young, while you're healthy. What kind of words would people use to describe you after you've gone? Because my grandma left the most incredible impression on so many people's lives. She had a huge turnout at her funeral. It was so touching to see so many people who took a day off work, traveled across the country to make sure that they were there to pay their respects to Lolly England. Everyone spoke with such respect, with such love, with such fond memories of Grandma. People were sharing their stories of how she was always so welcoming. That was one of the words that everyone seems to use. Obviously, as a member of her family, I certainly felt welcome, but there were people who were childhood friends of some of Grandma's children, my aunties and uncles, or close family friends, or people, neighbors even, of Grandma, and they all could agree that she was the most welcoming, hospitable, generous, kind, loving hostess who always made them feel comfortable and who always had great stories to tell, who was always impeccably dressed, beautifully turned out, stylish, glamorous. All of these words were being used to describe my grandma. Chic, elegant, interesting, captivating, striking, unique, unforgettable. And I think, wow, what a fantastic reputation to have built up. What a fantastic impression to have made on so many people's lives. So it really got me thinking, what reputation do I want to develop? What impression on people do I want to make consistently right until my dying day? What words do I want them to say about me? And it's not about what people think of you. That's not the point of this. It's not, oh, I want lots of people to like me. It's about being the kind of person whose positive energy stays with people even after you've gone. And I mean that, like, if you go to somebody's house and when you leave, you're still in their mind as a positive, uplifting memory. And after you leave this planet, after you leave your physical body, those fond memories will live on. And I think for me, it's given me a beautiful new level of consciousness, new awareness to have about the friendships that I build, the relationships that I nurture. And I've actually put it in my calendar for this month to call a member of my family every single day. Just a quick 5-minute call with a different member of family, just to keep our family strong and our relationships close. And when it comes to going for dinner with friends, when it comes to supporting my team in business, when it comes to looking after my nutrition clients, when it comes to being a mother one day, being a grandmother one day, being a great-grandmother one day, what I'm now doing is I'm looking at those versions of me and I'm picturing how I want to be remembered. And it inspires me to put the effort in. It inspires me to go the extra mile to make sure people are having a great day, to make sure that their day has been brightened by what I have said or what I have done, to show them some love. So what I've learned about this personal development journey so far is that it's good to be selfish. And what I mean by that is it's good to focus on who you are, how you're showing up, and how you can be the best version of yourself. Those are way up there in terms of my daily thoughts, my daily priorities, my daily practices, my daily actions. I'm doing things to make sure that I get 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 in those areas. The grieving process really is one of ups and downs, but I'm just so grateful to be my grandmother's granddaughter. I'm grateful to have her genes running through my veins. I'm grateful to have her spirit now living on through me and through all of my family. And I think since her funeral, since talking about where her spirit is now and looking at our family on our next chapter, I'm really excited actually to represent her in the actions that I take moving forwards in her honor. She's my inspiration, and I'm excited to carry her legacy on. I'm excited for the days ahead where I'll be called great grandma, and I'm excited to work towards building the kind of unity and hub that she created in our family, because our family, we're so tight, we're tighter than ever, and it's all thanks to grandma and grandpa. Their home was our hub. Their generosity and their love has given us all this amazing life now. Their actions have created our life now. And as a woman who hasn't had any children yet, I'm just so excited about creating that for my future babies. So I hope you enjoyed this food for thought. If you resonated with any of it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, share this with your friends, and comment below with any realizations you've had watching this video. As always, sending you love, sending you peace. Until next time, namaste.